It's an interesting question because there are many answers. There is just not one definition, at least at present, for impact investing. There is probably not even one definition for sustainable investing or sustainable finance, the sphere that I'm closely aligned and assigned with. What there is an opportunity and a challenge to manage this plurality and the diversity of different concepts out there currently in the space, because social impact is all about lenses, and it's about a just transition, we're going into that a bit later on, across the spectrum of capital. And the work I've been doing over the course of last year with the UK government task force on social impact investing in the subgroup Better Reporting was to look at the full spectrum of different approaches towards investing, from a very traditional approach, which is actually finance first, to a philanthropic approach, which is impact first, and to look at the grey zones, the 50 shades of grey in between, which are the other outstanding areas of responsible investing, sustainable investing, and impact investing. And what we also did was we looked at how these different approaches align with underlying themes, with inputs and outputs. So that's, for instance, inputs, standards, principles, instructions, metrics, or tools. When you look at outputs, that's actually the different type of management information required, the investor or index reporting, the different type of channels used for information, and of course the public reports out there in the public domain by companies as well as by investors. And it's all about the approaches in the context of compliance. Are we talking about frameworks here? Are we talking about alignment? What does that mean when we look at mandatory versus voluntary frameworks, or normative frameworks, regulatory frameworks? A lot of them have been developed in the space over the last 5 years or so. Very happy to dive into that as well in a moment of time. But a lot of work is still to be done in order to bring further alignment and collaboration and ultimately product innovation. Last but not least, it's all about the targets as well and the target practitioners. So it's actually about the approaches, the alignment with sectors, with a wider investment chain, with the sizes of entities and investors involved, and their expectations to meet specific values or goals.
Thank you very much, Martina. So we can say that impact investing is about generating an environmental and or social return in addition to a financial return. And I remember your spectrum, which is on the left side you have competitive financial returns in addition to environmental or social returns, and on the right side you have the compromised financial returns with a priority for the social or environmental returns. And then that's where your 50 shades of grey come in, right? There's that spectrum in between, and depending on, and that's what we want to explore today, is where is Islamic impact investing on that spectrum.